Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a minute, but I moved to a new place trying to get situated and things. I just really wanted to make this video. The other day I was guided to about maybe a week ago, and I'm just not getting to it, so let's get into it. I just want to talk about the woman with the issue of blood and her significant meaning to Jesus. Why was she such a big part of the story, of the journey, of however you process it, but of the Bible? First of all, we know that she drew healing powers from Jesus without his permission, just on her belief alone. So that on her belief alone healed her, by knowing that by believing. She not only knew, but she believed to the point where she drew healing from this guy, this man, Jesus. So what was so particular and special about her? Because there was so many people in the crowd. There were so many people touching and rubbing up on Jesus. Like, let's see, if you were in a crowd of people, somebody bumping you, somebody hitting you, you know that, like, let's be honest, other people are touching you, even if it's not intentionally. But she intentionally touched Jesus with the sole purpose of being healed of her issue of blood. So let's get this into perspective here. Who really was she to Jesus? Who really was this woman to Jesus, that she knew that if she touched the hem of his garment, that she would be healed? Not, they did prophesy that the Messiah was coming, all of that stuff was coming, but how she knew that at that very moment that she would be healed, if she like, do you understand the significance behind her meaning in this story? Okay, I just want to put that out there, because, like, y'all don't understand. We read the story and we brush over it, but we don't grasp the realization of what this woman did just off of her belief alone. Like, what did she do? She got healed simply off of believing that she didn't even touch him. Let's just get that straight. She didn't even touch him. She touched the hem of his garment. Really? She said, if I could just touch the hem of his garment, the clothing he was wearing. Period. The clothes he was wearing. Come on, man. Let's. That was deep. But let's just move on. So, how they say in this new day and age, people believe in twin flames, but we just put a name on it. That's twin flames. It was called something else back in the day. People already knew that souls were so powerful that they needed two bodies to be in to collect these lessons. So let's just, because what Spirit showed me is that she was Jesus's twin flame. She was Jesus's other half. She carried the other half of soul, meaning they shared the soul. So if they shared the soul, that's why she was able to withdraw healing properties from Jesus without his permission, because he was her, he is her, but in a 3D sense, all she had to do was touch the hem of his garment and she was healed. Do you feel me? She was healed by the touch, because she already knew who he was to her, but he didn't know. That's why he took to her and said, who touched me? Because it was millions of people who touched me. Like, I need to know who touched me, because that's my other half. That's the person that carries the other half of my soul. So that's why he asked who touched him, because he knew only his twin could draw those healing powers from him without his permission. All she had to do was believe. So she knew who Jesus was to her, and he knew they souls knew who they were, because they shared the same soul. So when God dropped this revelation on me, I'm like, God, that's all kind of like out there, you know. People ain't gonna really, believe this, but Spirit told me to say it, so I'm gonna go ahead and share this with y'all. So if that was happening then, why it's not gonna happen now? If we know history repeats itself in certain cycles. Okay, so twin flames was been back in the day, but they just had another name for it. They knew who they were. The souls know who houses the other half of that soul. They know. Your soul knows. That's why I always say, Be led by your soul. Be led by God, because your higher self is your God. That's what's guiding you. And the universe is the bigger God. The Most High is the bigger God that's guiding all of us. So once you tap into your higher self, to tap into the universal knowledge through your soul, that's how you know. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, Jesus and the woman with the issue of blood is twin flames. They shared the same soul. They shared the same soul. And only he can heal her. That's why people's like, there's no healing for like certain diseases and stuff, because God already put healing in certain people. That's how you have to be careful who you treat wrong and who you do wrong, because baby, you might be treating yourself bad, your own soul. So you have to be careful, and you have to be in the knowing. You have to be tapped the fuck in. Excuse my French, but you have to be tapped the fuck in to understand where you're going. And it's not easy, because you got to heal. You got to clean out these toxic cycles, boo, before you can tap the fuck in, because you're going to be filtering through all that trauma, all that pain. That's going to be filtering through, and you're not going to receive the messages clearly. You're not going to receive them clearly, because you're going to be filtering through all that toxicity. So all that societal programming, all that stuff, you're going to be filtering through all those things. So that's why it's important for you to heal your toxic cycles, to clear them out. Clear out your trauma. Forgive. Forgiveness is a big part of this divine journey. If you don't know how to forgive, baby, you will always just be in reality on the 3D. You're not going to be able to co-create. Simply because you don't know, you're filtering everything through trauma, through the 3D, through societal standpoints. And if you're doing that, then you're a 3D person. You're not tapping into your divinity. You're not tapped in. So in order to tap in, you have to heal toxic cycles. You have to clear them out, heal them, or whatever you got to do. You have to heal that trauma. And you have to forgive. Forgiveness is not for just the other person. It's for you, my G. It's for you. I'm telling you, healing is for you. It's not just for the other person. It's for you. Forgiveness is for you. It's for you. It's to help you ascend. If you want to ascend higher and not become demonic, it's for you. My G, forgiveness, like, I think that's one of the best things God created, because that can block everything. If you can't forgive, that can block everything in your freaking life. That could block you from all your blessings, from all your money. That could block you. You will only get crumbs of what you're supposed to have. Like, I'm just telling y'all, like, once I learned that I had to clean up my toxic cycles and I started clearing out, some of them still clearing out. I'm not completely done with that process. But man, it's so freeing. Like, you don't carry all this weight around you. You don't carry all that craziness within you, and you know how to pick. Okay, that's let me go ahead and maneuver around this way, because I don't want to be a part of that. Because you already see it. You already can identify that that's not for you anymore. Man, I just wish y'all can realize and get these messages, get these gems, because baby, they worth it. I'm telling you. Cleaning out your toxic cycles, healing yourself, and just forgiving. Those 3 things alone are very powerful to your journey. They are very, very powerful to your journey if you're on a divine journey. If you're not, then, do what you do. But, excuse me, to be on this divine journey, you got to forgive. That's one of the number 1 rules. Forgive. Heal. Clean out your toxic cycles. Because, baby, toxicity only begets more toxicity. It takes a strong motherfucker to heal themselves and to look at, like, damn, that's me. Like, damn, I don't like that about me. Damn, let me go ahead and fix this shit. Because that's how I was. I didn't like a lot of stuff about me. It was not, I can't say a lot. It was particular things that I didn't like about me that God started showing me. I'm like, oh, nah, I can't be going out like that. You know what I mean? No, I can't be going out like that. Thank you, Spirit guys. Thank y'all. Thank you, God. Thank you, universe. Like, thank you for showing me, because, baby, if you have to be showing you through another person, then you're hurting other people. And I didn't want to. My thing is, I don't like to hurt nobody. Not if they don't need to be hurt. Like, some people, they just need to be broken the fuck down. Don't get me wrong. I'm not talking about those people, but generally, I don't like to hurt no one. I like to be love, light, and positivity. I'm not saying I'm always that, because that's humanly impossible. For the majority of my being of who I am is love, light, and positivity. I love to create that kind of environment, and that kind of environment for others so they can thrive. So at the end of the day, when you clean up these toxic cycles and do that and forgive and just start being a better human being, better you, that's when you can reach your true divinity, the true person that you are. That's when you reach your truth, and then that's when you can possess the power that the woman with the issue of blood have, just by believing, my G. She believing that she could touch. She didn't even touch him. She touched the hem of his garment. Like, do you understand how powerful she was? Like, y'all don't get it. Y'all be talking about everybody else, but that woman with the issue of blood, she was something significant to Jesus, to us, to humanity. Y'all don't hear me. I'm gonna go ahead and go to work, y'all. Peace.